what it does with it. And then it takes it. You got to flip it now. Just like, you know, that's how the Illuminati and all that, they get into different hiding and stuff. You got to flip pictures. You can't just look right at it. You got to flip it. Now, as we flip it, we seen the hands, okay? They're making something. Okay? These hands, take them, they grab the sheep like this, they grab them out, okay? And they throw them in like these baskets right here. Okay? You have, picture two hands grabbing the sheep, and then they throw them, they make them into these baskets, okay? One side goes to one side goes to the other, okay? The potter and the clay, all right? Right here, you have Israel's side, made into this man character type of, you can see the hair, this is the hair band. Let me see if I have the picture of him. I didn't draw him too good. But this is a guy, this is Abel's side, okay? Being made honorably, being put together, okay? This is the side that is in depth with the Most High, his servants, okay? This is Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. And then jump to 148, Psalms 148 and 13. Let the praise of the name of the Lord, for his name alone is exalted. His glory is above all in heaven. Who exalted the horn of his people, and praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. All right. That's why this guy's created like that. Okay. Then if we go over here to Cain's side, you have that same spirit, that circle with the head in it, that circle head thing. We go down here. Okay. Oh, Salakia. We go up here. Remember the spirits I said that was being created up here? The circle head, remember that. Now this one's being created with those wicked thoughts in it. It's corrupted, okay? It's got the snakes coming out, being put into the body, okay? Being put into Cain's side. The wicked confusion of it. You know how you have this side being made whole? You can see the guy's face. Here's his eyes. Here's his hair. His ear. His mouth. His head, okay? And you got that almost that sundial around him, that shine, the rays coming off his head. And then here you have the mixed up, jumbled with the snakes. Okay, all that wickedness being put into it. Okay, as you can see, it's being thrown into two sides. All right. Now, if we flip it back around, now after it's being made, now you have the finished product up here. Now we're getting into the story. Now we're getting into the ending part, the completion of them. Now you have this cheetah. After all the characteristics are molded into one, you have this glorious cheetah right here. Okay? And it's got a headdress on. But this is a wedding garment. This thing that's hanging on the side of it, I'm going to go into it deeper in a little bit, but it's a wedding garment. It's even got the fringes on it, on the outside of the garment. You see that? This is Abel's side, or Israel's side, or Jacob's side. Okay, now let's look over here to the lizard side, where you got all the characteristics of Cain, or Esau, all molded into one. You notice they don't have the wedding garment on. Okay, they're made into this creature, this little entity. All right, they don't have the garment on. And then now you can see the judgment of it. So now they're made, and then now this is the perfection of us when we're right in this stage right here. We're in mid deliverance and being made perfected with getting the scriptures back. When Yahushua went and opened up the seals, this is that right here. Then this is the fulfillment of knowing who the wicked is. Okay, when the wicked come to light. Alright, now soon as we go right here, we're getting into we're jumping a lot. We're going from here into the last days, the trump, as you may say. Right here. Right here is the deliverance. Okay? This is when the Most High and his son as that the last deliverance. And this is two sides. Just like he says, one, he comes with a reward, and then he has judgment. It's hand in hand. When he comes down, someone's going to get saved and someone's going to be punished. Right here you can see that. This is descending down in this triangle. When he comes down, because it's locked in right with the top. The Most High, right at the top, is locked right in to this ending. When he comes down and it descends, you see it descending? Now it's descending. It's here. And it's got two judgments. One side goes and this side gets a judgment. Now, look right in here. It has the wedding garment on. This is the wedding garment. Okay, the wedding feast as Yahweh Shai is coming to get his bride. As you can see here, these are hands opening that door. This is the vessel, or the wedding right here. This is what's with him. This is his hand taking the bride, taking his luck. Because look at this key thing right here. Notice this key thing, and then notice the key thing in the Israel's ear, coming out of the ear with the wedding garment. Alright, so this picture, this image going in this door. Okay, this is what it's receiving. It's receiving that wedding. This has the wedding garment. This has the wedding garment. The key. Okay, the hand, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai's hand, coming in and redeeming us. Okay, because how you want to know that's hands? Look right here. Like I told you, the sheep's hands that was getting grabbed out. This is their hands. Alright. Now, let's go right up here. You see the wedding supper, or not the wedding supper, but this is the deliverance when he comes down. And then look here, this is judgment. See this? You see this guy look like someone's sitting on his shoulder. Look what he has in his hand. He has a sword in his hand. Okay, and he has in his hands a list. That's a list. See that? It's got writing, and these are his hands. And in his hands he has a list, and then he has a sword. If you ain't if you ain't sealed, this is your judgment. This is it coming down to judge Esau. Deliverance for Abel or Jacob, and damnation for Esau. And then right up here is the ending. When I told you it stopped right here by the snake, excuse me, by the snake. Now it's going up here for the last part of the story. Alright, last part of the story we have here, we have the supper. We'll go to the bad side. Right here you have this guy, because remember that character I showed you here? This is the spirit. Okay, so but this is an angel. This is an angelic type of spirit, because you see the headdress on it. Let me try to get it better. It's got a headdress, but it's got that eye and that head and then that spiritual body, and it's got a sickle. See that sickle? This is a drawing of it, the outline of it. The sickle, okay? The guy's standing right there, and then the sickle. And then it's cutting this guy. It's cutting on this character right here. Okay, that's the judgment. And you got right here all the period of time between judgment 2 that's coming on the planet with Esau. And then right here is representation of is house. It means house. Okay, and also means that chip too. It could mean, because it's like a robotic symbol. It's like that chip being harbored into you. You know, if you take that chip, that's what comes along with the Esau side, that chip in the house of the devil. That's what because when you take that chip, you're saying that you belong to Satan, or you belong to the devil. Alright? Then you have the lizard, okay? Which they say Draco system, which is slavery. Okay? Which is a slavery system. It means slaves in a universal type of system, but for the sake of time you can look into the Draco. Okay? But then let's go right here to the ending of Israel. You see right here, you have the supper, you have the table, the seat, and then it's the supper. Two guys right here. Look, just the outline. Two people sitting at the supper. That's Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai in Israel. You know, at the feast. Okay? And then over here, you have the snakes, us being made perfect. Us being made perfect. Remember them snakes that was bad habits that was being put. Okay? This is us getting them snakes out. Being made perfect. You see that little head in the middle? That little spirit right there, the soul. Remember right here when I was telling you about the descendants. See how that same character looks? Okay? So it's a guy. And it's getting those wickedness out of it. And then right here is the bed. You have the hand, and then you have two people sitting in the bed. It's hard to, you gotta just trace it out and, you know, put your, the spirit gotta bear witness with you also. It's a bed. Look. They're sitting in a bed. Those two spirits. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, that means the way.